Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today I will be giving you my opinion on Classroom of the Elite. Now, for those of you who don't know, Classroom of the Elite is a series that, as the recording of this video, is airing its second season. It was originally a light novel series that first released in 2015. It also has a manga adaptation. Now, currently I have not watched the second season, but I have watched season 1 and I'm currently reading the light novel and I'm on volume 6 at the moment. Now, the story of Classroom of the Elite, at least to me, is quite interesting. I find myself to have to agree with my fellow light novel readers that it's when you get to volume 4 when the series really hooks you in, and that of course is the Zodiac test. Now, I have heard that in the second season they've renamed it, but all the same, I'm really enjoying this series, especially in terms of the light novel, and I'm looking forward to how the series goes on as it goes on. Now, in terms of Classroom of the Elite characters, I find them all quite unique because they have different approaches and philosophies when it comes to school, and they also pretty much have different goals. However, they all pretty much share the same goal, is that by the time they graduate from the school they want to be in Class A. But that is what makes them so interesting, including Ryuan, even though I don't really like his methods, and I cannot be the only one that thinks that. I think they're horrible. But though I can't really deny the results he gets when he uses these methods, like, you really can't argue with them. What is interesting about the characters from Classroom of the Elite is that they seem to have like different baggage towards one another, and yet there is like some type of similarities between each of them. For example, in the sports festival, we found out even though Horikita and Sudo may have different baggage to one another, but they share the same sort of goal of like wanting acknowledgement, which is very interesting to me, and I can't wait to see if there's like any other similarities moving forward with the series as well. Now that I'm reading the light novel series, I can see why some of them aren't very happy with the first season at least, because the main problem is that Horikita seems to be replacing every other female character in the series, and I'm honestly in agreement with my fellow light novel readers. Because it takes away very interesting interactions with Ayano Koji. For example, in season 1, when Ayano Koji uses fake cameras to have the Class C students take away their complaint against Sado, or Sado, I'm terrible with names by the way, so Sado. In the anime, Horikita's the one with him, you know, doing this plan, but in the actual light novel, it's actually Inchinose from Class B. Again, I'm terrible with names. So yeah, that is just one example of many that I've seen happen in the series, because it does seem like the anime is actually favoritizing Horikita, and that's really a shame because like I've said about the characters, they're interesting, and definitely the female characters are quite interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with them, and especially when they have very, like I said, interesting interactions with Ayano Koji. Now, what I will definitely say, another big fat difference between the anime and light novel is the timing of certain events. For example, with the portal episode in season 1, they have it take place before the island test, but in the light novel it actually takes place after the island and Zodiac test in volume 4.5, which is quite interesting. However, one of the main difference between these, I would definitely say, is Ayano Koji's personality. Like, in the anime, he's kind of robotic in a sense, like he's just not bothered and just doing things because he needs to. But in the light novel, it feels like he's quite different. I mean, he's still got a little bit of that like robotic traits, but when you read it, you find him, he gets quite excited when someone, you know, invites him out, or they come to his room and all that malark. So it's quite interesting that he's got like very different personalities between the anime and the light novel. So, but overall, in terms of like Classroom of the Elite overall, I find it quite enjoyable. Like I said, I'm enjoying the story and I'm looking forward to what happens next. The characters are quite interesting, and if the author ever, you know, releases a character book for the series, I'm definitely buying it. And I would definitely recommend the light novel because it's such a great read. Now, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If there is an anime or manga you'd like me to make a video on, please leave a comment in the comment section and I'll have a read of them. But that's it for this video, so I hope you take care and enjoy the rest of your day.